With all the headlines surrounding property taxes, we wanted to give some perspective on what all of this means. If the state makes cuts to the lifelines for local government, how will it impact your services?
Taxpayers need relief.
Governor Ron DeSantis has made it clear he wants major changes to Florida's property tax system.
Is the property yours, or are you just renting it from the government?
Thank you for talking to us today. We appreciate it. When I spoke with State CFO Blaise Ngolia earlier this year, he emphasized property tax cuts are the main reason behind DOGE cuts. You have been very outspoken about getting rid of property taxes.
So the first thing you have to know is that we're not getting rid of property. I would love to get rid of property taxes altogether, but the proposal is to get rid of property taxes on homesteaded properties.
A recent barrage of bills describes what the Florida House refuses to cut. Language keeps any government from reducing funding for law enforcement, and school taxes will also be off limits. Currently, property taxes make up 46% of funding for Florida schools, or $21 billion.
Where can they make a cut that they can pretty much put the pressure on the counties to say, well, you tighten your belt, but don't touch public safety, don't touch schools. It's unfortunate that's where most of the money goes.
J.R. Kroll is the Republican Seminole County tax collector. He says these changes would impact every county in different ways.
You know, we have one skyscraper here in Seminole County, and it's not finished. It's the eyesore. Meanwhile, you go to Tampa, Orlando, they have skyscrapers, and you can imagine the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they pay in property taxes in each building.
So let's use that one skyscraper to illustrate the point. This is the I-4 eyesore. So imagine this whole structure is all the property taxes in the state of Florida. The state says 35% of all property taxes come from homesteaded residences. However, in Seminole County, it's 42%. In Osceola, the ratio looks more like this. Only 27% of revenue comes from homesteaded houses. Here's the other issue. According to the Florida Department of Revenue, 29 of Florida's 67 counties are fiscally constrained. That means their property taxes aren't high enough to even pay their current bills. Everything always comes down to politics, red or blue. You are a Republican, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Republican.
So how do you jive that with your own personal politics with what's happening in the state?
I mean, to me, it's not a politics issue. I mean, it is right now because we're a Republican-led state, but the issue is still a money issue. So I said, regardless if it was a Republican or Democrat, I'm still going to say, well, show me, you know, like Jerry Maguire, show me the money. You know, where are we going to get this from?
For any of these proposed cuts to take effect, the Florida House and Senate must agree on a plan, then the governor would sign off, and finally, Florida voters would have the final say in November of 2026. Any constitutional amendment requires a 60% voter approval to become law. I'm Matt Austin, News 6.